Hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. We've got Live at 5 back on with our new season talking about Not in My Kitchen. I hope I'm audible, and if I'm not, someone say I'm not. But if I am, do a thumbs up. And Not in My Kitchen is a series where we invite guests who eat out often, used to eat out often, and also order in. And now, of course, they are ordering in often at their home, safely delivered food from restaurants across the city, from home chefs, from cloud kitchens, from bakeries, from bakers, from brands, and a lot more. So the interesting part is we are going to talk to these people, see what they've ordered, and talk about that. Our first guest is none other than Amit Sarda. He runs something called Soulflower. Soulflower is has products which are aroma based, and right from incense and sticks and sandalwood and soaps, and there's so much more which he'll talk about. But let me add him on both on Instagram and on StreamYard. Uh, Let me add him on, and we're waiting for Amit to come on. Hey, Amit.
Hi.
Hi. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, yes, I can hear.
Okay.
I hope I'm on.
Lovely. Yes, absolutely. Lovely. Thank you for being with us, Amit. I was just telling everyone about Soulflower, the aroma company, which has taken India by storm, and probably a lot of parts of the world also. And, with aroma, you've got a nose for the aromas of food also.
Yes, that's my question.
So, Amit, before we get into the food part, can you tell us a little bit about Soulflower and aromatherapy for viewers who don't know you and probably have not, know about Soulflower?
So Soulflower is into business of happiness. It's into business
Yes.
of making people feel good, happy, calm, relaxed, and indulge with themselves. So we are into essential oils, aroma oils, personal care products like skin care, hair care, multiple things, all out of natural products. It's an all natural brand with no preservatives. It's been in existence for last 20 years, since 2001. Uh, we retail worldwide in India, US, UAE primarily. These are three major markets for us, with the UK being launched recently. So most of the use beside India. And yes, that's where I am. Coming back to aromatherapy is same thing what you smell, the way you indulge yourself. It's like the smell of a margherita pizza coming to your table, where you could smell cheese and with little bit of basil or oregano on the same. Or let's say for me, it's chili flakes. It gives me a kind of kick which takes me back to some kind of memories, and that's what really aromatherapy does. So aromatherapy is more about sensory therapy, where we actually help you to indulge in a different zone. You would wish to get into a different part of your time that you can do.
Fantastic. I think that's so interesting and, really a lot to learn from that because nose is a sense of smell and we must, all. Afrin says I'm echoing. Can you hear my echo?
I think the
Okay. And anyway, so guys, those of you who are on Insta, that's fine. Those of you who are logging in from Facebook through StreamYard or YouTube, please allow your name or put your name at the end of the conversation. That's because Facebook doesn't display the names unless you allow it. And let's get right into it. Amit Afrin says awesome products from Soulflower on Facebook, and
thanks a
she
lot.
says have used most of the aroma oils and use it in my facials.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Afi.
Yeah. Saloni says hello, and so there are a lot of comments and a lot of people joining in. Okay, Amit. Getting right into the food scene and the aromas of food. Um, During this lockdown, you've always actually dined out a lot, and you have also ordered home. That I'm aware. And you're an avid diner and lover of food. During this lockdown, when one couldn't go out, you actually have ordered food from numerous places. And I want to know about all your experiences that you've had, the memorable ones, the not so memorable ones, the ones to mention, and a lot more.
So yeah, I've been calling it my food most of the time. Uh, Few places which are my favorite. I live in Bandra, so anything which is close to Bandra or close to my office in Andheri, I've been dining. Few of my memorable ones. I love Chinese food. Though at the moment China is banned everywhere, but I love Chinese
Yeah.
food. So mainland China is one place in Andheri which I really love. I think they make awesome food. Even JW Marriott, they do have some great Chinese and Thai food, so I keep on ordering from them. Then comes in my Chinese food, Taj Lands End, which is very close to my house, and I order very frequently from them, primarily from Mingyai, where dim sums and the curries and the mapo tofu. That's something which I relish every time. Recently, I've been craving a lot of pizzas, different kind of pizzas because one thing which I really love, it is from Domino's. That's the Peppy Paneer. That's one of my favorite pizza, and I love it because I just ask them to add double toppings of paneer, double toppings of red pepper, and a lot of oregano and a lot of chilies, and I indulge in it, and that's what I've been enjoying. Sometimes for lunch also, sometimes for dinner also. I
Okay.
tried something which was Lebanese also recently from a very well-known restaurant in Bangalore, but I was highly disappointed because of
Okay.
the whole, the taste and the whole flavor. There was everything missing in that whole gourmet, whatever they had presented. It was not
Okay.
really up to mark. And I think
Okay.
yesterday I had a great time. Yesterday I could order from my one of my favorite restaurant in Bandra, which is called as Elko Pani Puri. So
Okay. Oh, wow. They deliver, huh?
yeah, I'm
Wow.
a chat
Is there a
lover, so I
minimum
thought
order value, Amit?
no. So what I do generally, I'm nowadays using most of the time Swiggy. So
Okay.
Swiggy definitely has a minimum order value, but what happens is if you're ordering above 150, then you're not charged any delivery fee. So that's an advantage with Swiggy. And Swiggy also
Okay.
shows you which are the restaurants which are very hygienic, which are actually taking good care of the hygiene.
Okay. Amit, you've been logged out of the Insta live. I don't know why. So can you just add on
Okay.
yourself before we
I just,
continue the chat?
okay, sorry.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
okay. So
I will just
I
join
had a
in.
lot of, huh?
Sorry,
Have
I
you,
can see you, but I need to, one sec, I'll just try to join.
yeah, Manohar, I know Manohar on Insta Live. Yes, we can't see Amit. He's just logging in, and so hold on for that. Okay, so
I can join.
while can we chat while you're logging in? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
Amit,
already, I
you,
think,
yeah. Hi Sarthak, good to see you. Okay, yeah, Amit, you were saying Swiggy.
yeah. So the advantage with Swiggy is it actually shows you which are the restaurants, which follow good hygiene practice, who take care of
Okay,
the packaging, who take care of all the, basic COVID SOPs to be taken care of while
okay,
making food, while delivering food. So I generally opt in
okay,
for those kind of restaurants. So that is one thing which is
okay,
very, very important when I'm looking for food. Taj has
okay.
their own app which is called as Q or something from which I
Human,
order.
yes, yes,
Human, yeah,
yes,
yeah. And they do have a
yes,
minimum order of 1500. That's what you need to clock in. And now
yes.
I think they have some offers for their golden customers of 25% discount and all blah blah all those things. But yeah,
Wow,
Taj has a
that's
good.
amazing.
Yeah, so they have started just now with their even
Okay,
Vistara customers can get discount on their app. So that's been there.
okay,
But I think as a package or the whole packaging or the whole presentation, I think JW Marriott Sahar is really a notch above most of the restaurants or most of the hotels in Bombay. That's what I firmly believe.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
care they are
Okay.
taking. The
Okay.
packaging is also very eco-friendly. So
Okay.
that is something which is very important. So I'll give an example.
Okay.
Like I was dining, I had ordered some, food from Taj, and
Okay.
so the food was good, everything was good, but I had a challenge with the way they sent their sauces and all. There was just those basic sachets which they had sent, which was
Okay.
just available off the shelf in the market, which was not
Okay.
heartening. And I gave them that feedback. And next time when I ordered, I
Yes.
actually got the right sauces in place. So I think
Okay.
anybody who is very receptive for suggestions or understanding what the customer needs or what the customer
Yes.
is looking for, I think those people are going
Yes.
to be winning. And
Okay.
that's where
Yes.
I see a big advantage with all of them.
Okay. Saloni asks, love Elko. How do they pack the Elko Pani Puri?
So primarily they give you both the pani separately, and you have the masala which is given to you separately with all the ragda and everything, and the puris
Okay.
come dry. So you basically have to
Okay.
make it in your home. But I felt it was
Okay.
quite good, and the taste was
Okay.
really nice, and the packaging was good,
Okay.
so it was much safer. So people who love
Okay.
chaat, they will understand how much they crave for chaat. I think I was having this
Yeah.
chaat after
Yeah.
4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I might have it again tonight. So that is where I am at this moment.
Yes. So that's
And
fabulous.
yeah,
And
yeah. And in home
yeah.
chef, I ordered. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No.
Yes,
Continue,
Sunil, you were
please.
saying. So in home chef, I've been ordering certain flatbreads and certain things, some keto diet from a lady called Asana in Bandra. She's very good. In
Okay.
fact, and two more home chefs I'm looking forward to. One is most probably this weekend from Shabnam, and one is Nana. So Nana's thing is in Goregaon, but in South
In
Bombay,
Gamdevi.
Chowpatty,
Yeah. Yeah.
Dhamdeli.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out how
Yeah.
to get it. So I love
No, but she actually
both.
delivers. Yeah, so she actually delivers, and we try Shabnam's keema. Oh God, Amit, it was out of the world.
Her food is amazing. Yeah. I've been waiting. In fact,
Yeah.
I call her cooking fairy. I always tell her, the
Yes.
way she cooks, I think she actually pours in a lot of love. So that is where, and
Yes.
even Nana's food, I have had a chance to eat at both of their kitchens. So it has been an
Yes.
amazing experience. So I'm look forward to that. And I think home chef otherwise also is a more trusted thing, because when you know somebody's actually cooking
Yes.
at their place and taking all
Yes.
the caution. And I think home chefs are more passionate. They are not working or they're not doing business because they just want to have some money or make business. They are actually passionate about food and cooking, and creating something amazing so people will love it. So I
That I
definitely look
agree.
forward to most of the home chefs. Yeah.
Yeah. So Manohar had a question on Insta Live. If you try to find some positive points, COVID taught our industry about handling of food, because after getting licensing, it is the least concentrated point in many kitchens.
True, very true. I also run an FDA factory because we make cosmetics and we make a lot of
Yes.
personal care products. So I understand the whole value of an SOP. And I think
Yeah.
post-COVID, not only in terms of manufacturing or doing things at the factory level, but SOP actually starts from the even somebody entering before the gate,
Yes.
just prior to entering the premise, SOP actually starts there. So I think hygiene is very, very crucial now. Very, very crucial.
Okay. Saloni says, do have the chicken buna keema of Shabnam. It's the
I,
best.
I'm a vegetarian. That's a bigger challenge for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
I'm a
yeah.
vegetarian.
Yeah. So Amit, what I want to also talk to you about, a lot of people initially were skeptical of ordering food from out, including home chefs or restaurants. They used to actually cook at home, either themselves or with their in-house help.
Yeah.
Suddenly, do you feel more and more people are now comfortable ordering from out and are doing that regularly?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, everybody's looking for safety. And
Yes.
safety, the way a company or a restaurant or a hotel could, inbuilt in their whole process and communicate it to their consumer is very important. So I'll
Yeah.
just give an example. We spoke about Shabnam. I keep on, seeing her Instagram, her live, whatever she's doing sometimes. I think you can make out the kind of hygiene standards
Yes.
she's maintaining, the kind of things she's doing. I think it is
Yes.
as safe as your own home. So you don't need to be
Yes.
worried. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think most
Yeah.
of them are
No.
doing
So
it. I think my own building, a lot of people are ordering from outside now. A lot of food is coming in. So I
yes.
don't see any challenge as such. And I've been eating it since last 1.5 months, you can say. So I did not
Yes.
see any challenge as such.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. We all have been eating it since a month and a half or 2 months. Before that, everyone was skeptical till we got comfortable. The first 2 months, I don't think anyone ordered from out, or no one was probably even delivering.
No, that was a challenge, and there was a. I
Yeah.
think this my life is continuously having some challenge. Don't know what's going
Okay.
on. Okay. No, on Instagram, I'm facing a challenge. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Manohar says
Uh,
Mr. Amit's Insta is again disconnected.
I can make out. It keeps on coming and going. I don't know for what reason. I'll just see.
Yeah, just try again
Sorry,
because
sorry. I'm trying.
hi
I'm trying.
Rex Chefs, hi Pinch of Love, hi Manohar. I'm just saying hi.
I've sent you a request again. I don't know why does
Yeah,
it
hi Eat
go
Up
offline.
Fatty. I don't know. Yeah.
So I
Okay,
think
waiting
it's a
for
matter of
Amit.
trust. Yeah.
Okay, you're back. Yeah. So it's a matter of trust. Yes.
Matter of trust. And I think it's up to restaurants
Yeah.
because people are out there. People actually, it's very tough to even cook on your own every day. To be very frank.
Yes.
And what are you going to cook? The
Yes.
same khichdi, the same thing. You need some kind of variant which has to come in. And if you're used to eating out or used to flavors, then you definitely need to go and order from either Swiggy or from home chefs or from any place like Taj, Marriott, anything what you like. But yeah, one
Yes.
challenge which I see is there is a very limited menu at this moment. Most of the restaurants
Yes.
are working on a very, very minuscule menu, which just does well. Yeah,
Yes.
I also ordered from McDonald's and McD, and it was fantastic, well packed, including Burger King. I think all these international chains or good chains, they're actually taking a lot of care in
Yes.
terms of packaging, in terms of delivering. I think there's a lot of advantage they have because they do have some good processes and SOPs in place.
Yeah. Yeah. And they use a lot of the global change actually follow a standardized SOP used globally.
Yes.
So someone says, just put your name on Facebook if you're watching Facebook Live, or allow StreamYard to find your name like Saloni and Afreen have done. But someone says, hello, J. Hirsch Burgers, my favorite in Bandra.
Yeah. Hirsch Bakery is amazing. A lot of good food
Yeah,
they have.
yeah,
They have some
yeah,
good,
yeah,
amazing wraps too.
yeah. I've actually gone there and tried the wraps and hung out there.
Yeah.
They have a large space where you can hang out.
So if you remember 3 years back or 4 years back, we had gone for that morning walk. That was in August only,
Yes,
sometime
yes,
August, which we had
yes,
done.
yes,
So we had
yes,
gone to the Hirsch Bakery. Yes.
yes. So, Amit, do you feel now, of course, a lot of restaurants in Maharashtra, of course, home delivering now, but most of them are still shut and waiting to open. Whereas if you look at Delhi, liquor was allowed yesterday onwards to be served
Yes.
in bars.
Yes.
Uh, when restaurants open in Maharashtra, uh, do you think the home delivery will reduce of food from restaurants and home chef, and B, do you think people will be actually adventurous and have trust and go out to the restaurants and eat?
First thing, I think, in fact, deliveries will go up. That's what my firm belief is, because you'll
Okay.
have more options available to you to order something
Yes.
from. It might be Swiggy, Zomato, or from any restaurant. Second thing is
Yes.
definitely all these kind of measures take some time. When I say take some
Yes.
time, is you need to build that trust. That's what I said. How the restaurants actually
Yes.
make sure that you are felt very comfortable is very, very important. I see in Delhi also. Few of my friends, I could see their pictures yesterday. They were outside and they were partying, and so people have been doing it. People have been venturing it
Okay.
out, and eating a little bit. But I'm sure for first few months it might be only for very special occasions. People might venture out. They might go to a
Okay.
specific restaurant and just to be with their family or people who they know. You might not meet
Yeah.
unknown people now. You might not meet people
Okay.
from different places. But definitely, I'm sure if you know somebody well and you know that if they are also well and everything is okay, so I'm sure
Yes.
people will venture out.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
I see a
Because
lot of
that
people
is
even in Bandra today. I see in Bandra
yes.
also. I see a lot of
Yes.
people venturing out to salons. They are going to different places to pick up their. I just saw somebody wrote about American Express Bakery. So
Yes.
definitely those kind of places, people are going and picking up things. But yeah, people are
Yes.
taking their caution. People are wearing masks. People are taking care. So I think it's only a
Yes.
matter of caution. So if you really want to enjoy your
Yes.
life, or at least give a chance to life to enjoy, so we need to
Yes.
take care of certain things.
Agreed. Absolutely. You need to, because otherwise it doesn't work. So, Amit, what are the five memorable dishes that you've tried from different places?
In the recent time,
Yeah, recently during the
so this
lockdown that you've ordered
flatbread.
in.
Yeah. So one of this flatbread which I had, which was from Home Chef Sana. I think it was one of the most amazing and memorable flatbread. I really loved it. I relished it.
Okay.
Chaat
So
definitely
was
being
it
my
was it
go-to.
topped with certain things? So it
Yes,
was with
it's
some
olives
toppings.
and red pepper. That
Okay.
was just too good, too good, too good. It was
Yeah.
like amazing. The bread was smelling so good. A little bit of oregano. So that gives you whole flavor when you eat.
Yes.
So it was amazing. And then, yeah, I was eating the pizza from Ray's after a very long time. Ray's Pizza is
Okay.
again next to Mama Koto. That was
Yes.
amazing. Again, one of my, as I said, old favorite Domino's. That was something amazing. I had a wrap, I suppose some from Burger King or somewhere, after a very long time. There was some kind of wrap. I forgot what was it. But yeah, that was
Okay.
also something which was very, very good. And
Okay.
yesterday, I think in the afternoon, I had Rava Sada Dosa. So
Yes.
my Instagram is again gone back. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So
So,
I wonder
so
how
that was,
dosas are delivered.
yeah, so it was nice. I really enjoyed it. And I think that was something very important for me because I wanted to indulge in dosa and was craving for South Indian food. I think every kind of food means any kind of food
Yeah.
which gives you flavor, which gives you something which keeps your taste buds active. I think I'm again off
Yes.
some
Of
of the other
Insta. Yeah.
problem
So
happening
just
with my
join in while
Instagram.
we chat. So,
Yes,
so Amit, what are the few places that you actually really miss going to, as in restaurants,
okay.
that
So
you would
I
want to go
definitely
to as soon as they reopen? Because one is ordering
so,
food, but there's an
yes.
entire experience in dining in.
So I am a more of a I'll say I'll be a fine dining person most of the times. So one thing definitely I want to go and eat is a vada pav. To be very frank, because
Okay.
that you cannot really
Okay.
order it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I have few places, near that Mithi Bai and all. I like it. I really love those vada pav in the late in the night. That's one thing. Second thing is, yeah, even sometimes having a pani puri directly at Elko, pani puri when I go for my late evening walks, I venture there and I
Yeah.
eat. Uh, Hakasan is one place which I really like. It's a nice place to
Okay.
go and sit with your friend or any group of friends and indulge good evening.
Yeah.
Then you have Ming Yang at Taj Lands End. That is one of my favorite restaurants. Otherwise, because it's a proximity which I love and I want to be there. Then you have one Botocino at Trident BKC, which is again one of my favorite restaurants when it comes to Italian food. I love
Yes.
that. Uh,
Yes.
then you have for Japanese food, you have wasabi, and if it is in Bandra, then it is fofuku. So most
Yeah.
of these places, I actually I have very good memories with people I've been there, friends,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
all those like even the club, if you remember, you had invited me once to your club, which is
Yes.
Metro.
Yes. Yes.
I think it was
Yes.
just amazing food. What a good place, and it was such good, lovely weather. I think it was somewhere in November, December. We were sitting,
Yes. Yes.
and it was
Yes.
just fantastic, just fantastic. So
Yeah.
I think it is always
Uh,
about people. You meet someone and you engage with them. That's how it is. And yeah, I
yeah. Yeah.
also
Absolutely.
wish to go back to Starbucks and keep on. Or not doing my that what I have to do. I generally communicate with my friends through a Starbucks glass. I get a message written on
Okay.
that and I put it up for my friends what I'm if I'm missing
Yes.
them or I want to communicate something to them. I think that
Yes.
is something I've been missing. I really need to go back to Starbucks once they are slightly more operational, just not giving a basic
Yes.
delivery from itself. So I think that's
Yes.
what I need to wait for and
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen you doing that. That is quite
yeah.
sweet.
But as I said,
um,
vada
uh,
pav is something I've been like craving since a very long time. So I really need to
yes.
go out and have vada pav.
Yeah. So, Amit, street food, when we are talking about vada pav, before that, we were talking about the club. So, the club in the club Mumbai in Juhu actually
Yeah.
has recently started home delivery. And we got
Okay.
the Asian set meal, which was quite interesting. But they have Indian and continental also.
Okay.
Another
Good.
thing I would recommend you to try is if you like burgers,
Yeah.
Woodside Inn has this burger and beer fest
Yes, 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 yes. Roadside Inn burgers are
going
amazing.
on.
Yeah, just amazing. Even their
Yeah.
that potato wedges and they have one more thing here. I just forgot. I think it's amazing. Roadside Inn again is a fantastic place to go and indulge in something.
Yeah.
There are so
So
many
they
places in
deliver
Mumbai.
home.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check it up tonight only. So I might
It's
try that
called the
before.
Happy Picnic. So they give you a flower and a burger and beer and very cute. And the other thing is Sifa and Bandra is doing some great home
Yes,
deliveries.
yes. Well, the food is
Uh,
very nice. I haven't
yeah, very
tried it
good.
in lockdown, but I've been
Yeah,
a regular person who's been ordering from them, and I think chef,
yeah,
both of them are doing an amazing work. Yeah.
yeah, Karan and Sifa. I'm just giving you recommendations that you can try, which we've tried.
No, no, I'm going to try it. And thanks. I did not know Sifa
Yeah,
is operational, so I can now order from them.
yes, absolutely. Okay,
Mumbai sandwiches. Yeah, Mumbai
National
sandwiches
College
are again
sandwich. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
Mumbai sandwiches. That's my weakness. So
yes,
there is on Beach Sandy just next to I think that Snowman's. There is another guy who's
yes,
just
the
running.
right place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like just amazing.
Yeah,
All those
yeah,
grilled cheese and regular sandwiches.
yeah.
Amazing, amazing,
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah. So, Amit, two questions. One is about street food. Where do you see
Yeah.
street food heading? We've spoken about the sandwiches, the vada pav cravings, etc. Do you think they're
So
here to
I
stay?
think
What is your opinion?
they are very much here to stay. I'll tell you, there is I don't know, on a Bandra turning near St. Andrews, there is this guy who sells grill all chicken and everything. My God, the kind of rush that guy had, I've never seen a rush like this ever.
Yeah.
So people are already out, people are already consuming all those things. But I just feel, yeah, they need to take care, they need to take caution so that, we don't see a bad day again. We get onto the
Yeah.
right track. But I see a lot
Yeah.
of people actually eating outside, especially in those kind of small joints where people pick it up and
Yeah.
people are moving. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially grills and
So,
kebabs and those wraps.
yeah. Monster Power, this session is we are talking to Amit Sarda he is a big foodie and food lover and loves to eat out. And he's ordering in from various places during the lockdown. So we are chatting with him about what, he's ordered, what he's liked, what he's craved for, what he's missed, and what he wants to go back to. So this series is called Not in My Kitchen. So basically, we are not cooking in our kitchen or eating from our kitchen, but we are eating from someone else's kitchen. So that's what it is. Someone says Food Hall Linking Road store has a lovely pizza by Sorrentina. I've never tried that
Yeah,
place. Have you?
I have tried, but not for food. I have tried, yeah, little
Okay.
food. I had a pasta there. I remember having a pasta there. Yes, I
Okay.
remember.
Okay.
In fact, we
Okay.
had a
Okay.
very good session once. You had invited us for that cookery session. It was so good, yeah. I just remembered,
Yes.
yeah. I
Yes.
think last year
Yeah.
or last year. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
an
It was
amazing,
really
amazing
good.
session.
Yeah, yeah, it was a really good time. So, Amit, what are the places left that you are looking at experimenting ordering from? Are there any particular places? And what are the
Yes.
things you would like to repeat from what you've ordered from?
So definitely, I'm going to repeat everything from Taj. That's one of my favorite
Okay.
joints. Most of the
Insta
favorite
again.
joints.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, Insta is a challenge. And
yeah,
then my mainland Chinese foods, especially the Hakka noodle or chili garlic noodle, that's something which I love and I keep on
yeah,
ordering. Elko is
yeah,
always on my list. I generally pick up something or the other from Elko. So these are
Okay.
few things. I'm looking forward to some good Thai food. Though not too many restaurants have Thai option. Mama Goto has limited,
Yeah.
so I might be
Yes.
ordering something from Mama Goto soon. So that those are the places. And you spoke about Sifa again, Thai food, great joint, and I love their food.
Yes.
So I think it's a place where I'm looking forward to now. And as I said,
Yes.
Shabnam and Hina, the two chefs,
Yeah.
home chefs, I'm looking forward to their
Yes.
preparation soon.
So, Amit, interestingly, one more, trend or need that has come into play. A lot of chefs who are working with restaurants have started, or even consultants have started their own cloud kitchens,
Yes.
which is very, very interesting. So, for example, Mitesh Rangras has just started his cloud kitchen along with Rakhi Vaswani, where they're doing Asian
Okay.
cuisine.
Okay.
Gaurav Gidwani, of course, has started his
Yes.
cloud
Yes.
kitchen where he's doing
Yes. I
typical
saw.
Punjabi North Indian cuisine. So do explore that. I think it would be a good
I'll
idea
do
to
that.
check that
I'll do
out.
that. I saw Gaurav's post. Yes, I missed his
Yeah,
post.
yeah.
Means I missed to mention
And
him. Yes. Yes.
Punjab Grill, actually Light Bite Foods has, started their Asian place. They had a restaurant in Delhi, which they've started a cloud kitchen. So they are starting all cloud kitchens across the country. About 36 cloud kitchens across the country with
Wow.
all their
Yes.
brands. Punjab Grill, all the brands that they have, Indian, Chinese. So they're starting it from cloud kitchens because they do see that the future. So
Yeah, but that is
quite
okay
interesting.
because
Yes,
people will look for safety standards, and I think in cloud kitchen, if it is a well set up kitchen, you can really maintain all the possible hygiene with
yes,
less chaos, because restaurants generally have a chaos when there is a lot of pressure, a lot of people waiting outside, or people waiting for a table, or people waiting and waiting for the food to come on the table, which is not
yes,
a real case in cloud kitchen. So you can actually do
yes.
follow all your processes in a good manner.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing with restaurant now, bars, restaurants with a 50% capacity, and people still skeptical to go out. They are encouraging bookings, So I guess let's see how that goes.
But I see that as a challenge, because I don't know how restaurants will flourish. I mean, definitely you need to maintain that social distancing, but very tough for
Yes,
restaurants. I feel. I think they will need really deep pockets to sustain the rents and the expenditure which they carry out,
yes,
because running a restaurant is not so easy.
yeah. It's
One
not
of
so
the
easy.
most success they have.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can actually do
So
well if they focus on ordering
yes,
parallel.
absolutely. Yes, I agree.
And one
So
more thing
on
which
the
I
whole,
saw,
before we end the chat,
yeah. So
yeah,
one
you
more
were
thing which
saying.
I saw was most of the people have actually raised their prices. So if you
Okay.
see the menu very carefully, pre-COVID and post-COVID, most of them might have increased by 10%. Few people have done like 15-20%. So you see a variance of pricing, because yes, their costs have gone higher, which is acknowledgeable. Means you need to understand it. That's how, as a consumer, I felt that it's okay that yes, they have their own challenges and they have to sustain. I'm sure with the time coming in, if it's a good time for them, they might come back to their normal pricing or some better offers. So that might be there.
Yes. Agreed. Manohar says on Insta, street food is the heart of Indian food. If we talk about Indian food, street food is on top.
Yes.
We have to educate street food vendors and hygiene with costs so that they can afford it like normal routine. Yeah. So costs,
Yeah,
hygiene adds particular costs to everything.
I think that is yes, people can do it on their own but the challenge is, I think, it still lies with the municipal corporations, how they really implement these
Yes.
things. So I think it's not only about hygiene; it is also about the right kind of approach in terms of social distancing, taking care, disposing of the garbage, everything, every possible thing which they
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
do. And I think if
Yes.
municipal corporations are sensitized about this through the industry, I think there can be a big help in terms of people can actually venture out and eat in the right place, have right food. And you see a lot of places. So I'll give you an example. There is a guy called as a place called as Ram and Sham in Santa Cruz. This guy, actually, if you Google, you'll see so many ratings of people talking about what they like there. So actually, I see a lot of people being very cautious also, but also they love street food, as rightly Manoj said. It's the heart of. Indian food, no doubt about it. We all love it at the end of the day. That's one place we love to go anywhere. It might be a
Yeah.
chaat, it might be a kebab, it might be anything. Wraps, Frankie is what we call in Mumbai. So that's something very important, I think, for any foodie.
Yes. No, agree. So, Amit, before we end up, if you could summarize your experiences of ordering in,
I will
that would
I
be
will
great.
say
And anything else
definitely
you want to tell everyone?
I will say definitely go out and try to order from home chef. That's the first option I'll
Yes.
say. Second is yes,
Yeah.
you have players like Swiggy and Zomato who are delivering it to you. Look at the best kitchens, look at the best standard ratings which these people provide to those restaurants. I think give them a chance because people definitely need business. People need that confidence back, and I think as a consumer, we also need to trust the brands. It might be the largest brands like McD, Burger King, or Domino's, or it might be a very small joint like a Papa Pancho in Bandra. I'm saying anybody, they need good understanding, but they also need support from each and every consumer. So I think it's safe enough to go and order something till the time you are assured about it. And definitely everybody needs to stay safe and take all caution before
Yeah.
consuming any food or anything, I must say, even water. So we are in a time where we have to be very careful what we are consuming.
No, that's true. So, thank you for being with us, Amit, and
Thanks, yeah.
talking about your
Thanks a lot for
food
having me.
journey.
Really appreciate, and I hope I can inspire more people to order, and restaurants and home chefs start getting better business also. Yeah, but
Absolutely. Looking forward to
lovely
that.
talking to you, Samir. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. Cheers. Bye. Bye. Okay. Okay, guys, so that was Not in My Kitchen, where our second season of Live at 5, where we are talking to people who love eating out, have always loved that, and now are ordering in from restaurants, from home chefs, from cloud kitchens, from bakeries, from home bakers, from chefs, and from a lot more wherever they can. So stay tuned. We have the Not in My Kitchen series twice a week. This week it's again tomorrow. So that's in quick succession. But next week we will space it out. Until then, goodbye from Live at 5. See you.